Hello everyone, I'm Great Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 188 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we have just finished making new crystal catalyst production, except that we need some washing plants here. And I guess we are about to make processing units, as we need them for our next sort or next tier of sorters, and we need that for cobalt, and we want cobalt for all sorts of things, mainly artillery, I guess. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's start some research first of all. Sure, let's get this out of the way. Now, do we go and grab these things that we need, including underground belt and crystallizers? I guess so. Yeah. So we also need to just run this belt all the way with the titanium. Let's do that and then grab our machines and underground belt. So crystallizers and washing. Well, no, let's actually take two. And let's store a few more of those. We need 26, so we don't have enough. Let's just wait for the last few machines. So we can help speed up with more pipe production. '23, 24. What else do we want to bring? Anything? Well, we're not really going to stay over there for very long, so probably not. Just the underground belt. Good. Well, we still keep all of our things down at the bottom here. Maybe it's time to move that soon, but maybe not. It's not like it takes very long for the robots to put everything where it needs to be anyway. And this gives us less of a mess later. Good, that should finish everything, unless this is not in range, but it is. Good. I apparently couldn't decide if I wanted these on the outside or the inside. What's up with this belt? Oh, that's for the mud, of course. I think that's all we need here for now. Except that these are still blinking. Why do the robots not want to put those down? No robots are moving. Where did I put them? Am I blind again? Wait. I didn't put them anywhere. I am blind. And stupid. Good. So that should fix our problems there. And we should get our needed crystal catalyzers. Catalysts, not catalyzers. Okay, let's go back and start preparing some processing units. And I guess we also want explosive production to get going soon here. Because we need it for water fill or whatever you want to call it. These blasting charges. And we will just keep expanding on the bus for the processing units. Yep. Though there was some other things needed for this, like resin and glass fiber. But maybe we should just design the bus part first and then everything else later. Sure. That seems like the easiest way to handle it right now, at least. We might need some more space here, though. And now I'm just getting distracted again. I want to know, can we, with just a little bit of cobalt steel, actually make artillery and kill worms easier that way? So this... just a little bit of cobalt steel and reinforced concrete for this. What about the ammo? That is just explosives and stuff that we have. So yet, yes, that would be possible. We didn't make reinforced concrete yet, right? No. It would just be nice to be able to just shoot these. Maybe slowly, but still just to shoot them. And we can do some sorting for cobalt as a byproduct. I think. Yeah, here. That only takes the blue ore sorters. And we have, at least it's possible to make the crystals. I'm not sure if Jivolite are done yet. These recipes are not right, so we could just make it. Can we make reinforced concrete somewhat easily? Where do we have that stuff? Yeah. So molten concrete and steel plate and stone brick. If we grab some steel plate and stone brick, we are quite far with this. Just the steel, please. Do we have a chest of this stuff somewhere? Probably not. So steel comes from down here somewhere. Let's see what we can do with this. We should be able to just cipher some molten concrete, or whatever it's called, just concrete, off of the current setup, I think. Which should allow us just to make a little bit of reinforced concrete. Let's just cut this one machine off for now. And do assembling machines. And do something like that. How much will that give us? 1 to 1 for the steel or brick or whatever. And let's just put the rest in there. Put all of this on the ground. And then we will have a little bit of this. How much do we need? 60. Let's just wait for that then. There it is. And let's actually put the extra back in so I don't have to carry that around. Then cobalt. Cobalt steel might actually... No, cobalt steel is just normal cobalt stuff. There's no extra processing for that. We make cobalt steel and then we use that for gear wheels, yeah. This one requires processing units though, but they should be able to fire automatically. So let's go make a little bit of cobalt as well. You make a plan until you make a new one, it's what I always say. And now this is the plan. We will make explosives faster than just to actually be able to make the shells for the artillery. But until then we have some explosives lying around up here. We need shells as well, right? Yeah. And we don't really have a lot of those unless we put them in our tank. We have 300. That is enough for 100 artillery shells. Awesome. Oh, we had more steel. Whatever. Now, this is going to be a very temporary setup, so we're just gonna do it out here somewhere. And not really think too much about it. Or should we do it down here where we have a warehouse with junk anyway? That would probably be a good idea. But first we need Gevolite, and that should be the second setup here. I'm just a little bit confused about our geodes here. Are they not supposed to be processed locally? Oh, I did that here. But not for all of them? Okay. Let's just make sure that happens, because otherwise this will back up almost instantly. Do we have a... for better performance, I guess. Problem with this is that not everything needs sulfuric acid in. So maybe we should... Yeah, we should have a separate input for that, I guess. And not this. And how about we just input the geodes directly? Except that this prevents us from getting the sulfuric acid in easily. This is supposed... Wait, this actually means that we can't really do this easily. Unless one of the other things that uses sulfuric acid can make Or carbon? No. Chrome. What is it? Is it cobalt? It is cobalt. My bad. Cobalt ore from Duvolite, but Duvolite is annoying. Cobalt ore from ferrous dust. So maybe I'm wrong about this being easy. On the other hand, how hard can it be to make something temporary for this? Hydrofluoric acid. Oops. How do we make that? With sulfuric acid potentially. We can sort for this. Dang, that's annoying. What was the other thing we could do? Hydrogen fluoride. From acid gas, maybe? Do we make acid gas currently? We have raw gas, I think, at least. Raw gas is around here. We do not get acid gas though, is that right? We use this anywhere else? No. We could use it somewhere else though, temporarily. We probably needed to get this started anyway. I'm looking less forward to this part, but oh well. Let's bring this to its own thing. Though I'm not sure if we actually want to do it like this. But we need to make this in any case, but not necessarily from hydrogen fluoride. Where is the thing here? Hydrofluoric acid. I want to see products. Oh, it's not hydrogen, it's hydrofluoric or something. So this one is the alternative. Get it from the fluoric wastewater, but that's not what we're currently doing, and we need to start it anyway. Tungsten hexafluoride gas. Well, we don't have tungsten yet, so we can do this. Ferrous powder from crushed ferrous mixture from these things. In a mill or ore powderizer. We have these. Can make these, I'm sure. We have these to some extent. And we have this. We have this. We need to get rid of this then. So that is one way to do it, and the other is just to do this stuff. Can't really do this. That shouldn't be economical in any way. Turning it back and forth. At least I don't think so, but I might be wrong. So if we use this to make this to then make this back, we lose 0.4, yes. But then we have this. I wanted this to be fast and it's not, and I'm sorry about that, but now I am into it, I guess. We are still losing stuff. So this one is the only way, really, I think. And this, but... No, we put in hydrofluoric acid there as well. So we get this... Well, we get a lot of stuff from this. And we could just bottle this up. But I think this is just more work. Maybe, maybe not. Let's have a look at milling drums. It's lubricant. Okay, so maybe, just maybe, it is not better to do it like this. How do we clean these? With lubricant again, so we need something at our chemical plant anyway. So yeah, this is probably not the best idea I ever had. Did I take product? Oh yeah, I did. What I really want is not to have this, but have the other one still. That we need to bottle up and stuff. Or do I? It's not like we're going to need a lot. I can't decide on anything, but let's just decide to try this out then. And ignore all the hardships from it. That's fine, we have that. This one. From this blue, red, and yellow, and we need these from steel and lubricant. So we need to go back in any case. But we need to come up here to make this stuff. Well, we are running. Ignore everything else and do what I want. That's the way of life. So I don't really need this right now. Nothing is easy in Angels. Just always try to remember that. Oh, it just looks like, or looked like that was not there. The merging belt. Okay, so we had raw gas, and we need to make acid gas out of that. Get raw gas here. And we're even burning it. Where do we need to process it? Wait, did we not need it for this? Was that the other thing? I think that was the other thing. So I need lubricant here. That's base mineral oil. Lubricant. And we have some good space here we can just use. Where do we make these things? In... Oh, I don't know. In normal assembly machines, of course. Do I not have normal assembly machines other than these? I guess not. Milling drum from steel and lubricant. Now, I would like to not have to come back for more of these once we're back over at our other area. So let's just make sure about that. Also, we're probably going to need this later anyway. If we're going to make Geolite crystals and we don't want to reuse our wastewater. Okay, that's actually a lot of drums, but let's keep going anyway. Okay, so we have the drums. We don't need to wash them because we bring enough. We need the resources. I'm sure we can find that or make it. We then need chunks. We can make those in the crystal setup. And we have these. Okay. Is this enough? We need 2.5 for every 7.5 of that, and that's for 7.5 of that, and that gives us 75 of these. And we need 75 for 15 crystals. So yes, that's probably more than enough. 15 crystals should give us some amount of cobalt. In any case, let's go and have some fun. Try and make it work. Did I forget anything? Probably, like ore powderizers. Let's see if we have those first. Would we have them on this line? By any chance? Yep. And we should have sorting facilities. We have crushers, yes. We have chemical plants, yes. All good. Just you wait and see that the artillery is simply useless. That's going to be awesome if that's the case. We still need to at least produce until the chunks. Wait, why did we... No, this is supposed to run. The later ones are not supposed to. So this one needs to make geolite. Same up here. And we need that to run, so we need some filters. I have a few, but I would rather have the correct amounts, since this is supposed to keep running after our current temporary setup. These are all filled with charcoal. That's probably fine. Now we need red and blue. Or we can grab that right here. How much are we getting? Not enough. That should be enough. Good. And then we just need yellow geolite stuff, and we are producing that up here. Or about to. Also, we have it here, so maybe we should just grab that while we are nearby. So if we put half into these machines, that should all be good. And the other half in here. Wait, that's not right. It was supposed to go up here, not into this line. Now there's too much here. Give me those 100. Actually, I just need the 100 for the one extra line, right? Yes. So up here. But we need to put it through some charcoal thingy. So we're producing geolite. We need duolite chunks. And we need to crush duolite. Is it crushed stuff we need for this? Yes, so we need to crush that all the ore that I have grabbed so far. I probably overrode some inserter settings up here. Yep. Let's just take that from here. Are these supposed to be balanced? At least they're not over here, so I'm not gonna worry about that right now. We have some geodes, we have some chunks. We're not taking care of this, why not? Oh wait, we are supposed to export this stuff. I wanted to do a fluid bus up here. And we wanted to handle all of the wastewaters. Yeah, so we need to take care of that. Okay, and we need the hydrofluoric acid in there, that's fine. Get wastewater out. Do we get enough wastewater out to actually get what we want? Is the question here. Because then we don't even need all of this drum in acid. So we want... Well, is it... Okay, we're going to make that. Let's just have that up there, because then I can click this. From hydrogen fluoride, because that is what we get from the wastewater, I think. No? Dang it. What do we get from the wastewater? We get fluoride ore, of course. So if we can skip these steps, that would also be awesome, of course. Let's unlink and say 15. Actually, let's say 0. And no, let's go and say 15. We need 75 per second. We get 500 and that out per second. But we need 800. No, but then we get extra of this out. So what is up with it? This, that produces this stuff. That's why. Then we are inputting extra water now. That's better. So we get 450 out and use 450 for the... No, we're also putting some of this in somewhere. Yeah, making it from here, of course. Wait, why is it not complaining here? Because we're outputting some of the chunks now. So we only get half of what we need, it seems. And we would need to get rid of the chunks if we wanted it to continue producing crystals. Can liquefy it somehow, but I don't want to do that. So we still need the other stuff, I guess. Should we decide? Well, maybe we have decided that this is where we want our fluid bus. So let's put the first thing here. We can temporarily just run off of this and just manually remove the chunks. So that should still be possible. I think I'm just gonna do that because it's so much easier to handle. We want that there. This doesn't need to come... Well, we are going to make that. And I guess we're just making it over here. Or right here, maybe. I mean... We're going to remove it anyway, right? But let's just move it a little bit. So... What else do we need? We need to make... this and this. Don't really need 5 of these, but let's make them anyway. Actually, let's not. Let's just keep it for 2. We need the wastewater in. And where are all our things supposed to go? We have 6 tiles there with crystals. And then it's just 4. I don't think we can make anything pretty with this anyway, so let's just go. In it goes, good. These need to be clarified. Do we have clarifiers? No. Maybe the robot can help. And then we get this out. Can they reach the same thing? No, they can't. Let's do this on the other side then. I really don't have a lot of things to work with here. Something like that. But that needs to go into a chemical plant along with sulfuric acid. Okay. And we need a lot less chemical plants, yeah. So if we move this over here, we could just put this here. Actually, we could just put it instead of the chest. Are the robots coming? They should be, except... Well, we are connected. Yeah, it is coming. Good. So you will do chemical stuff. Hydrofluoric acid from fluoride ore. You will need a chemical in and a chemical out. So we will get sulfuric acid in, except that it can't go there. So let's just put it here. It is temporary, so it shouldn't be a problem. And then we get our chemical out that we actually need, and we need to store. Can we have a normal inserter, please? Totally normal inserter, thank you. Now where do we need this in? It would be nice if it came in right here. Good. And we will have crystals then. And we need to remove some of these all the time. And this needs to take care of purple. And we need sulfuric acid in still. Can this be extended in some way? Not really. So it needs to go there. Maybe we just don't do that. And still use the insert as it was before. I am going to go grab some inserters because this is annoying to work with. And we want some clarifiers as well at some point. We have 90 somewhere. There's some. Good. Because without that we can still have this coming in somehow. Where is sulfuric acid supposed to be? Around here. And actually let's just do that. Good. We have crystals. I have a lot of stuff that I don't need now anyway. Apparently it's very hard for me to think entirely temporarily, because I could have just gone with this plan from the start if I hadn't thus seen that, well, if I hadn't thought that the wastewater wouldn't be enough to sustain this process. Anything else we should get rid of? We need that, we need that. So not really. Then I guess it's time we start to sort this stuff. Wait. Didn't we need 3 different types of crystals? No, that's for dedicated sorting. Which I guess we could also work on, but for now, let's just do this. So for every 8 of these we get 1 cobalt ore. So that's what, 30? And we can put this in here. Okay, let that run for a bit and design some sorting. So the sorter's there. And it is very simple, right? Yes. Just need ore and catalyst. No, not even catalysts, because it's not directly sorting. Okay. And let's just put a warehouse. Actually, let's move it to the other warehouse, if we can squeeze it in. Instead of having multiple warehouses with junk in it. We can squeeze it in here easily. Also, one is probably enough. You do that. You will also get it in from there, I guess, then. Give me that. Put that in. And we get cobalt. Then we need to smelt it. Which hopefully is not a annoying process. We need carbon, cobalt into ingots. Then we need steel ingots to mix with this. Yeah, so that's a little bit annoying. Can we grab some steel ingots? I guess so. Let's just grab some more crystals for this and then run and get some steel ingots. And I don't need to do anything there, no. You go in there. I take that. And we grab some steel ingots. Are we not making steel for Invar, maybe? We are. Oh. Possibilities. And we're even putting them on a nice belt here. Good. So, what is it we want? We want this. But we're not gonna design our full setup just for this. So, one blast furnace. We're not even going to do the right ratios, because again, it's very temporary and I'm not gonna keep putting things in anyway. So let's just say 3 of those. You do cobalt. You smelt cobalt. Where's the blue stuff? There it is. And you will cast cobalt steel. Thank you. Cobalt. We also need carbon. So we do temporary carbon as well. Groundwater bar. And you need charcoal, of course. And you needed the cobalt. Oh, we already put it in. Okay. We need the steel in there as well. Steel. And then we just need power for those. Good. If we just made a little chest here, and this is gonna confuse me so much later, but just make that, maybe even a filter inserter, just for the chunks, because we can take care of the geodes. hopefully a robot will bring this fast. It is coming. Can we... Well, I would have to steal one. I don't want to do that. We'll just wait. But this should help, having this just very slowly keep producing stuff. Come on, but there it is. You will only take Joolite chunks, and we'll fill that up. And that should keep this production going, so we get our fluoric or hydrofluoric stuff back. And that should keep our crystals producing. And that will in turn let us keep producing cobalt. Tiny amounts of cobalt. Good. How much are we actually waiting for? 100 in total. Okay, that's not too bad. You, cobalt, go. Might need some more steel soon though. How come they're storing more? I guess just because they don't want to keep too much. So let's do that. Let's keep it like that, I guess. And in there you go. And we have how much of this stuff? More than 100. What? We still need advanced circuits, but we can at least start making... It's 20. Was it more than that? It was 40, yes. Okay. Good. So we actually have what we need, at least at this moment. But if we just let the crystal production run, we can get a few more soon. Then we needed the explosive shells from our tank. So let's grab that. Good. And then it should just be red circuits. Can we just get some more sulfur into this setup? Just to make some more explosives. Where's the input for this? It's back here. Yeah, just put it all into one, I guess. Since this is not working at all. Whatever. So we have that. And again, we just need red circuits. Please be good. Please be worth the time. Red circuits. But yeah, we're not gonna do this by hand. At least not right now. Oh, it has stuff. Good. We need that in and that in. We can go have a look at this thing. It doesn't need power, right? Will it be attacked here? Hopefully not. Oh. It's probably not gonna one-shot the behemoths. But it's pretty close. That wasn't even a direct hit, I don't think. We can't manually target it right now anyway, but yes, this is definitely worth it. Holy moly. It's just gonna take a lot of explosives and stuff, so we need that production going soon as well. For now, I just wanted this for the extra space for processing units. The blue circuits. What is its range? Pretty good for a start. It'll definitely clear out the area that we need. So maybe we should start with the explosives production. I think we can squeeze that in without annoying too many biters or worms. Or maybe I'm wrong. But we need more shells for this area up here anyway, so I'm gonna take this and let it clear out an area for explosives first. Because now I'm hooked. Let's just start right here. Great. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode, so thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.